are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Shit, I didn't know you could have brought this up. It is. Okay.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Smith. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's the Arizona product that is the Corey Krosky Merritt. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A gain of 9 brings us 2nd and 1. From the 33, here's second down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
18, 70 rings, it's Buffalo 18. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 25, here's second down and 4. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Start.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball... Carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow. He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Stretch the eagle. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Flag. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Steady.
Now Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
On the double.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. There's Ertz. He's got it. Breaks up. And he'll take it on in. Jack Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Gino. They'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Keeping on the ground with Genty. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Play action now. It's Geno. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Bowers the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Geno. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be third down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commanders first down.
Hurry! 46-yard line. 18, rock, trap 60, trap 60. Tempo. Cowboy 8, 79 Broncos. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They run it once more with Eckler. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
19 strikes, 19.
To throw is Daniels. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw with Daniel. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. Right side, catch made by McCoy. Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down. Like a design run, and it's going to be a Commanders first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Seven Pirates. Ready. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Dragon 60, Warriors 70.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He takes off. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Cup 19. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. If you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down. They go play action with Smith. On the run to the right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On first down, Daniel. And that one incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Second and 10.
19 Lions. Two.
Throwing now, Daniel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
70 Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Daniel. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniel. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Off the play fake. Smith going up top. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
Steady.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action, Daniels pushed out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ready.
3rd and 11.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's 2nd and 9. Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Bowers, the man in motion. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First catch the ball game for Deebo. That's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
31. Here's 2nd and 8.
Two. 6 the Eagles. 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Okay, ready.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Pass taken in by McClure. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Throwing again. Daniel. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Gino to throw. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. On play action, Smith. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, It is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt to return. So this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
That is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Samuel has it working the middle. He's to the 15. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll pitch it out here. He'll work forward for a couple. Jonathan Jones in on the tackle. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's go now.
On second down, it's Eckler. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Get it.
This one's caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Game to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Man in motion here is Tucker. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Forced out to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll take this one in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders tack on one more to their lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Gino now on 1st and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
In the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Towers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gino. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboys.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle.
18,
Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70, 50, Warriors, Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. W Lions.
Throwing now. Daniels. Right side. Hauled in by Samuels. Now the Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On the ready.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
A 1st down throw for Smith. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Panther 11.
Daniels now on 1st down. It is brought in the end zone. Harris McClure, touchdown Commander. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Gino to throw. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On second down, it's Gino. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Timeout Vegas. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Gino gonna throw for it. This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 19, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
On first down, Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
70 Buffalo, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Has caught. That's Lane. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
19 Lions.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ready, set.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels going to throw again. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Second down, they need 7.
60 Mavericks. Ready, Warriors 7, 18. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
To throw is Daniel. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Here's third and 7.
7 Pirates. 2. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.